Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review, home of a bunch of opinionated crap you don't care about, also the home of a bunch of opinionated crap you don't care about. Give us money. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be talking about a game that's been out for a smidge of time, man, but it's really just kind of, to us, found its way into our, little play sessions and things of that nature, because it was on sale, and we're all about getting shit for cheaper. Mainly free, but also cheaper. And that's exactly what we did, man. And we are, of course, today are talking about the one and only Hell Let Loose. So, Hell Let Loose, man, we can chalk it up to a review or early thoughts and impressions. We can really call it whatever we want to, because we get to do whatever we feel like. Because we do. But Hell Let Loose, man, so first thoughts and impressions, / review, / whatever. What can be said about this game, man? Well, this one really is a blessing for everyone that was on, the next-gen PlayStation and such and got this one for the, free and whatnot. But, for those of us that have kind of migrated and are kind of primarily doing stuff not on, PC, because no one sent us some free tricked-out gaming PCs, but, mainly in the kind of Microsoft ecosystem there on the Xbox, this is. This game really is, like we said, a blessing for those folks that were able to obtain it, for way cheaper than we were, because we dropped 30 bones on it and whatnot, plus tax in Delaware, and, we have absolutely zero regret in doing so. So a lot of folks, man, you'll kind of see it and they're like, kind of comparing it to a walking simulator and things of that nature. And we can tell you, as people who love walking simulators, you can go back and watch our Death Stranding and such, even though that's more of a UPS simulator to us, walking simulators definitely can have some really good stuff to them. And if you put aside some of the texture pop in and, some of the little kind of glitches and things that still need to be kind of fine-tuned a little more and worked out, man, Hell Let Loose is one of the best, most realistic type like, kind of first-person shooters, in World War II kind of, era, man, that we have ever dabbled with and played. And, we thought going into it and whatnot that Enlisted, a game that we have come to adore and love, definitely was going to, never be kind of dethroned or take a back seat, even though we don't like their battle pass and, pay for premium, whatever and stuff. We'd rather just have a flat rate for that game as well. But Enlisted isn't what we're talking about today, though we still love that game. But Hell Let Loose, man, it definitely has all the aspects to a great, phenomenal first-person shooter. And the thing about this one is that, it doesn't have all of the kind of, I don't even want to say bells and whistles, man, that a few of the, other modern first-person shooters have, because this one goes for the level of realism that those other games that are on the market, your Call of Duties and your Battlefields and, all that stuff, man. This one takes out all of the fucking gamey bullshit, and really at the heart of it offers the kind of immersion-based war experience that anyone that's into the genre, and, for select few folks that are super into the genre and want it to be as most realistic as possible, man, as much as they could desire. Now, like we said, there's definitely some stuff to be fine-tuned out of it, and whatnot. You've got some pop-in issues and such here and there, and the maps are extremely immersive and expansive, and, at times it is, yes, a kind of walking simulator, but man, maybe your team shouldn't suck so much and you should have a good, kind of commanding officer that can lay, checkpoints for you to spawn at. We do wish that there weren't as many limitations on some of the engineering class, and, we definitely, could see some other stuff being fine-tuned and tweaked in the future, but for everything that this has at it, man, we are not happier with our purchase than as happy with our purchase as we are with picking this one up. We would recommend it to anyone, unless you're not a first-person shooter fan. Hey, Ma, you can stick with your Mortal Kombat. We know you loves your fighting games, or, your little puzzle games, Tetris and shit like that. Man, this is going to be the immersive, in-depth, hardcore, realistic, type experience that anyone might be craving. And the thing about this one is while you can have some kind of shite games, man, that kind of piss you off, or leave a little lackluster as far as how things are going down on the battlefield, this one really does, just have the communication aspect to it and the kind of classes of personnel to it that other games, while they may have it, really miss the mark and kind of make it, almost fake in many regards. But in this one, man, you can't drive a tank unless you are in the, kind of armor division and, in a tanker crew. You can't heal other people unless you are a medic. You can kind of heal yourself with a little bandage and such. But, if you're down and you get kind of lit up by someone somewhere, or one of your buddies does, there's no just random, revivals or anything like that, unless it is from the medic class. If you want an outpost put down, man, as a spawn point, only the commanding officer of a, little division or platoon or brigade or whatever you want to call it, only they have the ability to do that. And then to top it all off, man, you got your battlefield commanders that can, call in your airstrikes and, place some hot little spawn points behind enemy lines and things of that nature. Man, the communication in this game is insane. And if you are in a group or in a server that has communication going on in your team the way that it is designed to work, it is one of the best experiences that you could possibly imagine, man. There's times if you're, for example, a medic, man, running around, there's times where you're pretty much not doing shit. But, if you're playing it right, then all of a sudden a battle breaks out somewhere, because everyone that's doing the walking simulator converges on a point or anything like that, man. All of a sudden you got your hands full and you don't have enough time to go, kind of revive everyone that's going around. Can't speak highly enough about this game, man. Little examples here and there. I'm sure we'll kind of go, in depth on some more stuff. The more we plays it, and the more we unlocks it, and the more we understands it, being only, level, I don't know what, 25 or something like that, somewhere around there. Don't quote us, it doesn't matter, who cares? Being around there, man, from the get-go, there's still so much for us to learn and pick up on this one. So definitely a lot of stuff learning curve wise, man, that you kind of need to sort out and get figured out. But man, worth every second of it, and we are loving every aspect of it, man. Yeah, realistic as shit. Some good stuff. So play it, don't play it, we don't care. We just want your money, so give us money. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, Hell Let Loose. Want to hear a little funny story while we're at it? Of course you do, because it's free shit, for content for you. Unless you give us money, in which case, you paid for some shitty content. But, alright, little story for you, man. Sometimes you get in a little squad, man, with some bullshit dudes, right? So, for example, man, there was one squad that we were in, and there was this motherfucker, and, we were putting it a little, okay, let's be a little nicer. There was this motherfucker that, there's this dude, man, and he just ran his fucking mouth, man, just kept running his mouth, he was the end-all, be-all, epitome of greatness and such, man, and everything that you could desire. Well, alright, so he was the squad leader, right? And he's like, hey, I'll stop being the squad leader, right? And anyone else can do it and such. And someone in the squad was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. And, probably about 5 minutes in a battle, and these battles can range super long. About 5 minutes goes by, and, then the excuses were made like, I can't stop being squad leader yet, because I gotta go get this guy, or something, this, that, the other, or whatever. Just excuses, right? Well, we're like, man, fuck this dude. Like, he is probably one of the, worst people we would want as a CEO ever. And, on occasion, you don't really get to pick that. But you can kind of jump out of a squad or whatever and leave. So we ended up kind of being like, all right, let's get out of this squad, man, and find a more serious type, squad for the experience that we wanted, right? And so that's exactly what we did, right? So we jumped ship, man, or whatever. We dropped out of that squad. Same battle, same everything, man. Got into a different squad. And, man, it was like night and day. Everyone was communicating properly, man. The squad leader was doing an awesome job. This, that, the other. Well, lo and behold, long story short, man, this fucking asshole from the other squad that was the squad leader pops into the same fucking squad, man, that, we had jumped ship to and stuff. comes in, he's like, man, I had to, resign my commission as squad leader and move over here because everyone left my squad. And man, this dude just starts running his mouth and talking shit on everyone that was in the fucking squad, naming names and everything, man. Like, man, this person, they don't know what they're doing, and this person, they don't know what they're doing. Well, man, this dude fucked up that squad so bad. I'm like, dude, I cannot take this shit no more. So I fucking jumped ship from that squad again and went back to the initial squad. And lo and behold, the entire squad was still there. Not everyone had fucking left. We had fucking left because that motherfucker was annoying. And you're going to kind of encounter that. But, the squad functioned way, way better. We didn't divulge that this dude jumped ship and was just talking shit. Man, because we want to have the fun experience and gameplay of everything that this game offers. And it's all there. Even when you have some bullshit folks or whatever and team killers and stuff like that, man, that may be on the server with you and whatnot, there is some annoying factors, but the game is so great, you can easily look past it. Hell Let Loose review or first thoughts and impressions, because I'm sure we'll chat about this one and keep playing it for some time to come. What can be said about you? You get a F and G. For not the effing new guy, but it's effing good. So play it, don't play it, we don't care. Do whatever you feel like. Mainly, you should feel like giving us money. So do that. Give us money. Have a good one. You probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't.